shock, nearly 90 secret flights to the UK, British women aboard his jets. Flight records linked to the late American billionaire Jeffrey Epstein have revealed shocking details about his activities in the United Kingdom. The records show that nearly 90 flights either arrived at or departed from UK airports, with some carrying British women who are suspected of having been trafficked and sexually exploited by Epstein, who was convicted of sexually abusing minors.
Why do you think your supporters in particular have been so interested in the Epstein story?
I don't understand
about how it's been handled.
I don't understand it. Why they would be so interested. He's dead for a long time. He was never a big factor in terms of life. I don't understand what the interest or what the fascination is. I really don't. And the credible information's been given. Don't forget, we went through years of the Mueller witch hunt and all of the different things, the Steele dossier, which was all fake. All that information was fake. But I don't understand why the Jeffrey Epstein case would be of interest to anybody.
According to an investigation by the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC, 3 British women were identified in Epstein's flight logs and other documents related to his movements within and outside the UK, in what is believed to have been part of a transnational sex trafficking network. The BBC reported that 87 flights linked to Epstein, many of which were previously unknown, were documented as arriving at or departing from UK airports between the early 1990s and 2018. The records indicate that some passenger lists included vague descriptions of female passengers listed only as females, without any further identifying details. Notably, 15 of these flights took place after Epstein's 2008 conviction for soliciting sex from a minor. The BBC also noted that testimony from one of the British victims played a key role in the conviction of Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's close associate, who was found guilty in the United States in 2021 on charges of child sex trafficking and sentenced to 20 years in prison. Despite this, the victim's lawyer, Brad Edwards, confirmed that his client has never been contacted by British police to date.
But now, with Republican control of Congress and President Trump back in the Oval Office, we're going to see some real change on this issue. Just last week.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable.
For its part, the Metropolitan Police said it had not received any new evidence that would justify reopening the investigation, but stressed in an official statement that it would assess any new and relevant information that may emerge, particularly material released in the United States. This comes as the U.S. Congress, in both the House of Representatives and the Senate, passed legislation requiring the government to release all official files related to Epstein, despite strong opposition from former U.S. President Donald Trump. Additionally, a federal judge ruled last week that further investigative materials related to the sex trafficking case against Maxwell could be made public, potentially paving the way for the disclosure of more names and details that have remained hidden for years.